we're all on the same page to give back.
This is the Healey Brothers Show.
Last year was that first year that Healey was able to start their Driven to Give Foundation in 2022. They kicked it off. The nonprofit community foundation of Orange and Sullivan County really helped us get over that hurdle to start it.
What an amazing year it was to start that. It was something that's really meant a lot to my family and I and our organizations. We talked about it for a long, long time. Hey, we need a foundation. Hey, we need a charity. And we just never got over the finish line. Then the community foundation came along and they got us to that point where we could finally say, hey, now we are a foundation. Now we can really go out and help the community even more from our own personal brand, which is just meant alive. I mean, my grandfather talked about having a foundation way back when, and he hasn't been working for a long time. So my dad, my uncle, but then me, Brian, John Kerner, with a lot of help from the community foundation of Orange and Sullivan, we got to the finish line.
A lot of it is sending local young men and women to trade schools, whether it's within the automotive industry or any other trade, to really help them advance their knowledge and advance their career to get them started in the right direction.
It's all about the young men and women that want to better themselves, want to find a career that works for them, want to find their passion in life. So when we first set it up, we were talking about, do we just do it for trade jobs like technicians or a dealer school? Because there's companies that do it just if you want to go in the auto industry path. But then we said, no, we want to help someone in need, someone that has a true passion and wants to grow their career, whether you're in the auto industry or not, or you want to be an accountant, lawyer, doctor. We want to help you locally. We want to help you go and get that fair shot to better your life.
And a lot of the money that Healey raises is through some of those events. Like last year was the Paladin Club. What events do we have coming up that will help raise money for this?
So we also have our event again this year, which is our big bash where we tend to raise the most amount of money for our foundation. And that's at Paladin Club again. They do a great job hosting us, so we can't thank them enough. We have our dealer partners come in. We have other charities, smaller companies. We have people fly in from partners that we use from Florida and Michigan that join this great event. Everyone has a great time. And that's really our main core event. Obviously, we do some small little fundraisings. We'll do competitions some months where a certain amount of every sale goes into the foundation, vice versa. So that does happen. But that's our big month where we could really load up. And then obviously we put our own money in there as well to help these young men and women.
Do you want to touch on some of the organizations?
We do help other organizations as well, but our main point of having this foundation is to help young men and women find their career path and get that opportunity and that fair shake to better their careers. So that being said, we do help smaller, I shouldn't say smaller, but other charities as well. We do help the Walk Hill River School. We donate to the local hospital, Garnett. We do events with them. We help local schools in Beacon. We help local schools in Middletown. So there are other things we're constantly doing, and other stores are always involved. But like I said, our main objective is to better young men and women's careers.
Part of donation that's not towards advancing careers, that's towards giving back to people in need, that's not necessarily for advancing their career, is at all 9 of our locations in the wintertime, we have Toys for Tots to allow people to donate toys for families and kids that are in need.
Yeah, that's a great event. That's a fun event too, because employees get involved. They donate toys. We donate toys.
You see a truck bed full of toys.
They put an F-150 in the showroom. It's usually packed and overflowing with toys. So that's a fun one as well. And we've also another good one that was fun. Myself, my cousin Brian, John Kerner, and some other managers, we went to the Hudson Valley Food Bank and we just sat there and helped out. You don't realize how much help they need on a daily basis.
We did that with who was it? We Are Newburgh this year.
Yeah, that's another great one.
Went shopping with them to get food for Thanksgiving, and then we went and where was it at? I'm trying to think exactly where we actually went while they were giving away all the turkeys and the hams. Oh, the Newburgh Armory is where we went, and they were giving out all of the food that we had helped purchase, along with We Are Newburgh purchased them as well. And it was a great thing to see all those families leave with bags full of food for their Thanksgiving dinner that they were in need of.
And it's not just the Healey brothers are the family pushing for this stuff done. Our managers take it upon themselves to have the store give back, and they understand it's a big of our beliefs. It's part of our DNA at Healey is to give back to the community. Again, driven to give. It's the community name for our foundation. So it means the world when we see managers take it upon themselves and do certain things and help certain schools or help certain families extra in need for the holidays. It's heartwarming, and you just know you have also the right team in place, and we're all on the same page to give back.
An event that I always love being a part of is the Reefs Across America, where Healey will bring multiple trucks. There's all the boxes of reefs that are in a bigger truck, and you see Healey employees, whether it's Brian, Drew will be there, help loading them into with, what is the motorcycle club that is within that?
The Nom Nights. So, I mean, those guys, they're the real deal.
They ride in whatever weather to show what the veterans who came before them mean to them. They'll ride in whatever weather.
And the veterans of today. So the Reefs Across America is for all veterans, and also it's near and dear to our heart because we were founded by a veteran. My grandfather, he fought in the Korean War. He's a veteran, and it means a lot that we give back. And I mean, I think all our managers understand how much it means to us. Like those veterans, they fight for our freedom, and they deserved all the respect in the world.
There's young cadets, kids of their families helping to the day of the actual laying of the reefs. There are a ton of people there.
Rain or shine too. Rain or shine. I think the one day it was freezing rain, and it was thousands of people still there. And so that is a very moving day. That really says, hey, like the USA and showing respect, it really means a lot.
One that was heartwarming in itself was this year, I can't remember the exact name, but it was a pinning ceremony for all the Vietnam veterans that was also at the Newburgh Armory, where it was the second annual one. The first one, there was a very small amount of people. The speaker was saying maybe it was in the 20s of people that were there, but this year I believe there was either almost or over 300 veterans there for the pinning ceremony. So year over year, how much that has meant to the local Vietnam veterans was insane. And their gratitude towards it was unbelievable, being there in person and people hugging each other, younger veterans pinning the older veterans. You had like the older veterans were in the front row.
It's moving. Days like that are very moving, and then you get a little extra respect that day, even though it's what they go through and what they do every single day. Just for us, it's very, very moving. They sacrifice everything just so we could wake up in the morning and have a great day. So it's truly, truly moving. The Healey Brothers Driven Foundation does a little bit of everything, but like I said, the main priority is to try to help young men and women better their careers. We want to be part of this community. We love helping this community more than anything. We all are from here, born here, live here. We live and bleed our counties we operate in, and we're never going to stop doing it. It's in our DNA. Like I said, it's never going to stop, and we want to keep making our community a better place as well. And it starts with the young men and women.
Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, hit that subscribe button, and follow us at Healey Brothers on all social platforms.